Hello and welcome to Light Up the Darkness. This is episode 10 entitled Disconnected, and this is part 3. Now, continuing with the theme of disconnection or disconnected, we're going to jump into the third topic. Now, when it comes to being disconnected, relationships are one of the things that actually get impacted the most. And ever since I was younger, I've always heard this saying, and I think it's very true and very timely as well. That saying says, unsaid words can cause the most damage in relationships. Unsaid words can cause the most damage in relationships. Now, if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking to yourself, relationships have gotten so much more complicated and have gotten so much harder the last couple of decades. And relationships, I can guarantee you, were never easy, but the playing field is getting harder. I can tell you that much. And persons always tell you, be yourself, be honest, be truthful. It is better you hurt me with the truth than comfort me with lies. If you've been in any relationship, I can assure you that not all the time you can actually be truthful about how you feel or about certain things. And because of the inability that most persons in relationship have to share or even to communicate how they truly feel, you're gonna have a disconnection forming. And the worst feeling is actually being in a relationship and feeling alone or feeling single while in a committed long-term relationship. And it's actually very humbling because it makes you wonder to yourself, do you truly love this person? Or is it a case where the relationship is just one-sided? Food for thought. But good communication is actually a very important part of a relationship. And in order to have a relationship grow and flourish and prosper, you'd have to be connected. You're not going to see eye to eye on everything, but it has to be connected in the sense where you have a connection. You have a foundation that you're building together. You have an understanding. You have a goal in mind that you're both aiming towards. But the mistake that many persons make when going into a relationship is that they go into a relationship for the wrong reason. Some persons venture into relationships because they want that comfort, that affection, that physical touch to satisfy their needs. While others, they go into relationship to benefit from things, whether it's material, whether it's financial, whether it's opportunistic. Persons go into relationships for different reasons. And one of the big reasons why relationships, especially even marriages, don't work out so well is because persons go into marriage for the wrong reasons. Some persons want the wedding, some persons want the ring, some persons just want the extravagant trips and the photography, photo shoots. They want the hype that comes with it, not understanding that this is a serious commitment that you'd have to make, where you stand in front of all your friends and loved ones and you agree before the spouse or before the bride and before God and everyone that you're going to stick by this person through thick and thin, through sickness and health, till death do you part. But most persons don't understand that this agreement is something that you're going to have to actually put in work if you're actually interested in achieving it. Most persons want the easy road. A lot of persons are not willing to put in the work to get what they want, and that's where this connection will actually begin to form. When you don't have persons on the same page, you're going to have a void, you're going to have a rift forming between those two persons. And you're going to end up in a position where you wonder to yourself, how did I get here? What did I do wrong, or what should I have done? And that's the importance of actually getting that connection or having that level of understanding or mutual agreement where you know why you love the person, you know what you want from the person, you know how they make you feel, and you know what you're going to do for that person, right? Now, I'm not saying you should blindly love and not think about the actions that you're doing, not thinking about the consequences of the things that you say, because you have to be responsible. And while you're being responsible, you'd have to understand that you'd have to make sacrifices. I said this in a previous episode. In order for a relationship to work, you have to be a good communicator. You'd have to be committed to that person, and you'd also have to compromise. Not many persons are able to do these three things. Many persons don't want to compromise because they think that the person is not worthy enough for them to change or to add on anything on their personality to make that person find them more appealing. Not many persons are good with communication. It's funny that communication is so much easier, yet communication is actually one of the biggest issues that we face in relationships today. Personally, I prefer face to face conversations. Not really a phone person, but times are changing. But yes, communicating is important. And while you're communicating, remember, stay connected. Whenever you feel a disconnection coming on, where you feel as if you're no longer in tune with yourself or with that person, remember your roots. Try to rekindle that fire to keep it burning. Stay focused, live, laugh, and love, and light up the darkness. Have a wonderful day.